What's up, Libra? Hi, Libra. I am Robin from Kind of Big Deal Tarot, and I'm here to do a general check-in for the sign of Libra. I should have just did it for all air signs. This is for anyone that has Libra in their chart, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, or North Node. We're going to see what's going on in the energy. Apparently, six of the planets supposed to be aligned. Mercury, Venus, and Uranus. So that makes the triple threat, the trifecta, I like to call it, of the air signs. So we're going to start off with you, Libra, because I always do Aquarius. And we're going to see what's going on in your current energy. Say hello when you come in here, please. I want to know who's in here. All right, Libra. We're going to start off with the Moonology cards. I just want to say thank you to anybody that comes in here. And I ask you again to subscribe to the tribe. You're dealing with the trifecta right now. All right. Uranus, Venus, and Mercury are all aligned. So it is a trifecta for the air signs. So we're going to say thank you to a higher power, my ancestors, my higher self. Thank you for these messages you're about to deliver for the sign of Libra. And we ask you to protect these energies, protect me, the reader, and protect anyone that comes upon here to get a message from any negative energy. We're going to return to sender tenfold. All right. Thank you, ancestor spirit guides. Here we go. Show me some cards for the Moonology deck for Libra. What is going on in Libra's? You got Hold Your Vision with the fixed moon. Okay. Hi, babe. You be the only one sometimes. But you know, people come later. So again, Libra is telling you to hold your vision with the fixed moon. All right. So I got this upside down again. So whatever you got in your vision for your future, hold on to it. Try not to tatter on your vision. Try not to lose it. Try not to doubt yourself. Keep fixated on your vision, on your goals. Okay? Because they will come into fruition. As long as you're doing the hard work, hold your vision. Okay? The fixed moon is about being fixed, being a little stubborn, like Aquariuses are, and making sure that you hold on to your vision. You don't lose sight of it. You keep doing the hard work and the things that you know to get there. And then in the middle, we have a time for healing. So some of you guys need a time for healing. Okay? Even though you have a vision, you definitely need a time for healing. You need to pull back your energy and realize that it's some time for healing, that you've been through some things, some hurt, some traumatic events that you need to heal from. Okay? When you heal, you have a better interpretation of what you're doing. You have a better vision. You can see clearly. You can think clearly. Okay? You also become a better and brighter person. Here with the balsamic moon. Last but not least card is work through your fears. The new moon is Scorpio. So that probably is going to be like in October. Okay? With the new moon, all right, you're probably going to experience new things. The new moon is about renewal, manifestations, okay, along with the full moon. We just had a full moon in Aquarius. It's also called the sturgeon moon. So again, also working through your fears. Some of you guys might have Scorpio in your chart or been dealing with one. Fear is a false illusion or false evidence appearing real. Usually fear is what's in our mind. When we step outside of fear, out of that comfort zone, what we want, our vision is right outside of that fear, is outside of that comfort zone. So yeah, you may be scared about new endeavors, new manifestations, things that you're doing. Again, heal a part of yourself that is making you doubt yourself. Heal a part of yourself that is making you have these fears. Maybe again, you have fears because this is something new. This is something you never done. Okay. But that's more of a reason to, again, to shoot for the stars with your vision. Something you never done, again, is probably going to pay off in the long run for you. All right. So again, work through those fears. Don't be scared. Okay. The fact that you have these fears is telling you something. To me, it's telling you you're on the right track. Because if you're not scared, you know, again, usually things that we want, we have to work hard for. Usually things that we want, we have to continue to hold our vision. And sometimes we're scared to reach out of that comfort zone. A comfort zone is where you rest, is where you die at. We're not trying to die if you have a vision. You're trying to live. You want a brighter future. You want something more wholesome. So you're going to have to step out of that comfort zone. Get beyond the aspect of fear. All right? Okay, now let's get some. We're going to get just like one or two Island wellness cards, just in case love is in here. But sometimes these things are not always about love. Okay? See, mirror. So some of you guys are marrying each other. If you're in a relationship, marrying each other. And when you marry each other, sometimes our wounds reflect our outcome. It reflects what we're going through. Again, like I said, some of you guys need healing from whatever you've been going through. Probably was a past relationship, your childhood. It's going to be different for everyone. Give me 3 cards for Libra. Or whatever you want to give me, Spirit. Cards for Libra. Give me some cards for Libra, please. Snake. Competition, enemy, clever, malicious. Look over your shoulder, the other woman. Wow. Abundance. Maybe I should date and ask. All right. So some of you guys, it probably is about a relationship, but it also could be a relationship with a job. Okay. A friendship. You're dealing with people, again, that are in competition with you. Secret competition. Hi, Sabrina. They think they're smarter than you. All right. And this person, whoever this person, this situation, they're a true enemy because they don't want you to get ahead. So you might be feeling this around you. It could be somebody that's very malicious, thinking that they're clever. Whatever they're doing, again, they're secretly in competition with you. You feel like you always have to look over your shoulder. Whether you're male or female, there could be a third party involved. And this person is a snake. Remember, we are in the year of the snake. And also a snake sheds its skin to what? To become a bigger snake. It's not to change what that snake is. It's still going to be a snake. So again, with the time for healing, when you heal, again, you'll bring in positive environment. You need to keep a positive mindset so you can manifest exactly what you want. And whatever you want is in your vision because it wouldn't have come out. Okay? It manifests exactly what you want. Every day have the attitude of gratitude. Even just because you're waking up. You might not be in the position you want to be in right now. But the attitude of gratitude is what gives the universe, okay, this person is happy even though they're in this fucking crazy situation. So we're going to bring them more. We're going to give them what they manifest. We're going to give them what they want because they're remaining to be positive. They're taking the time to heal their past events, their traumatic situation, and we're going to give them something that they're going to feel very blissful about. All right? Then we got work through your fears. Some of you guys, this could be a relationship that you gave the axe to. Some of you guys might be in separation, but you're learning that you have to stop a pattern because, again, you were in a cycle. In a cycle, you probably have to heal from. You could have been getting the silent treatment. You could have been giving it. Take it as a resonate. But you're understanding no matter what, you're breaking a pattern. You're breaking up with this person. You're separating from this person. Some of you guys also might be stepping out there and meeting somebody new. But you're afraid. You're afraid of dating somebody new. Okay? Because, again, you're afraid if I'll get hurt again, if this, what you're doing, the what ifs. Again, that fear. Something that is entrapped in your mind is false evidence appearing real. Okay? But some of you guys are going to get back out there. You want to get back out there. Some of you guys might also be planning to set a date where somebody's trying to do this with you. But I feel like you're in a place of fear right now. You also may also need and acknowledge that you need to heal from whatever you went through first before you move on to something new. And I definitely agree with that and suggest that, because you don't want your traumas, whatever you've been going through, to recycle or resurface somebody else or come back up again, especially when you're not fully healed. All right, give us some tarot card readings now. We're now into the nitty gritty. We're going to do 3 shuffles. Some of you guys are dealing with the Taurus, or you're working for a government body. Again, you also learn some type of lessons. You also might be some type of school teacher, counselor, all right, or work in like a church environment. But again, this is telling you, you have traditional values. Hold on to that vision. Hold on to what you want. Keep that mindset. Okay. I'm going to pull the cards and then, whoa, we're going to talk about it. There you go, Libra. I love when people show up in their own reading. That came out in Aquarius reading. Some of you guys are holding back, but some of you guys also could be holding on to a situation. It could be dealing with finances. You could be holding on your finances very tight. All right. At top of the deck, 9 of Cups. You're making some type of improvements, but you also have the minor arcana for the wishes. Okay. You're making some improvements. They're definitely on the way. But some of you guys also might be feeling smug or pleased, or you're dealing with that. Could be dealing with the water sign, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. All right. So like I said, at the bottom of the deck, you're holding on to something. Some of you guys could be holding on to that fear. You're holding on to fear of maybe losing your money, spending too much, not doing the right things with your money. Let's see what's in the back of the 4 of Pentacles. Oh, the 3 of Swords. Some of you guys are holding on to heartbreak. Some of you guys are holding on to some type of deception you were dealing with a lover or a friend, somebody that broke your heart. Again, you definitely need to heal from this situation. With the 9 of Cups, the Death card, the 4 of Swords in the middle. With the Justice card, the King of Swords, the Fool, and the Ace of Swords. Some of you guys definitely have the truth and no clarity about the situation. It was given to you, like in Aquarius reading, from the ethers. Okay? You also may be speaking your truth where you need to before you go out and start this new journey. Don't be afraid to risk something. Have faith in the universe that they're going to catch you, that they're going to deliver this situation for you. You're going to be on deliverance. But again, some of you guys are very afraid. Okay? You're definitely in your mind about it. You've been thinking about it, what you're going to do. You definitely know you need to end the situation so you can have new beginnings and also so you can heal. Somebody could have been very charming in your energy. But this person that was very charming, they were with this 9 of Cups here. They was giving you a cup that was half empty. It never was full because this person doesn't even have the confidence, or you don't. You also might have water in your chart. You need to have the confidence to end something. You need to have the confidence to end something so you can have a new beginning. Okay? You could have been dealing with something or someone that you definitely were passionate about, but something happened. All right? This person broke your heart. They betrayed you. All right? Could have been somebody from the past. Could have been a childhood love. It could have been a friend. This friend could also be one, or whoever it is could be wanting to reconcile. Mercury retrograde just ended yesterday, but we're still in a post-shadow period. So again, somebody or you is lacking the faith to end something. You're definitely in your mind about it. Okay? You're definitely scared to put an end to a situation. But once you do and step out with faith, you will have a new beginning. Again, oh, excuse me. The Scorpio card is here twice. Oh, child, I got the hiccups. So there's a position where that you were dealing with something inconsistent. It could have been an inconsistent love. It could have been an inconsistent friend. a job, whatever it was. But you're stuck in your head here with the Four of Swords about ending it. Somebody also could be experiencing some type of sickness. Also, you also might be needing rest. You could be exhausted from what you've been through or what you've been dealing with someone else. With the Justice card, it also could be a legal situation. It could be a divorce. Okay, police could have been involved. Whatever it is, it's going to be balanced out. Things are going to be fair. This is also talking about divine justice. So whatever you're thinking about and keeping in your head, okay, with the Four of Swords and the Four of Pentacles, whatever you're holding on to is doing more damage to you than good. You really need to let go. With the King of Swords, you need to speak up, okay, and not give no fucks. You're giving too many fucks here. Because if you want to step out in faith and have a new beginning, a new adventure, a new journey, you got to be real with yourself here with the Ace of Swords. You got to be real with yourself in the situation that that's been going on. All right, let's get nosy and see what's going on. Let's see what's going on here with this Knight of Cups. This inconsistent love offer. So many cards. Some of you guys are feeling very isolated. Okay, you could be feeling very ghosted here with the Hermit card. Could have been a Virgo. Show me what's going on here with the Knight of Cups. Could feel like somebody abandoned you, but you're still holding on to the pain. You're still holding on to the hurt. You're still holding on to whatever happened here. And you're not releasing it. You're not allowing yourself to heal, okay? Maybe you're afraid of healing. Some people are. Some people like I said, being in their comfort zone. Some people like being in an iffy situation because they can be, it's predictable. You're predicting how somebody's going to treat you. You already know how they're coming. So to step out on something new is a little scary. Eight of Pentacles. Wow. Came right in reverse. So again, some of you guys are not working on yourself. You're not, there go the Three of Swords. You're not paying attention to your craft, your self-mastery. All right. You're allowing this fear. Four of Pentacles again. You have something new here. Two aces. A new beginning here. Could be birthing something new. Could be a baby. It could be a new idea. It could be a new job. It could be something, definitely something new. But you have to release fear. It could be work here with the Seven of Pentacles. Something that you want to invest in. All right. Again, some of you guys could have lost a job that you were trying to fight for. You could have lost a relationship that you were trying to fight for. But the universe is telling you it needed to end because they have something better for you. But you have to believe it. You have to hold your vision for what you want in your life, in your future, in your relationship, and stand by it. Set those boundaries. Don't deal with anything that's inconsistent. You got two knights here and one king, okay? The knights are very inconsistent. They're not kings yet. They're in and out. They're inconsistent, okay? The Knight of Wands here, again, is delivering a letter. This right under the Justice here. So somebody could be, you could be getting a letter. And this letter might also, again, bring the balance. It might be a legal situation that you've been entrapped in your head with. Bring you some happiness, okay? This also could explain why something did not work out with the Seven and Eight of Pentacles. Something was not in your destiny. And with it coming up, work through your fears, now you have to speak your truth. And you have to, again, acknowledge that you've been hurt. You could have felt abandoned, okay? You could have felt left out. You've been hurt or betrayed by something or someone that broke your heart. Now I feel like once you do this, speak up for yourself and cut whatever this is out. Okay? Cut these people, these friends, lover, whatever it is for you. And take this leap of faith and go to a new journey. But again, believe that the universe got you. Don't have these doubts. Hi, Larry. Larry Kelly. If you're new here, please subscribe, please. Again, some of you guys, again, are afraid of being heartbroken again. You're afraid of this thing repeating. Whatever the situation is, you're afraid. You're afraid this going to a new journey because some of you guys were definitely in a comfort zone. You're afraid to start something new. I feel like it's a little bit of lack of self-confidence. If you're going to do well in this or not, again, allow the universe to catch you. Continue to keep a positive mindset on your manifestations. If you think negative, you're going to bring negative in. Your mind, okay, is a powerful thing. What you believe, you can achieve. What you think can change your life. It can also damage your life. But you have to, again, like you have to be able and acknowledge, okay, the fear is here. But what can this fear really do to me? If I fail, what happens? Do I die? No. You got to get back up and start all over again, or go to a new job, or go to a new relationship. What is the worst that can happen? This is what you got to continue to tell yourself. And don't be afraid to invest in yourself. Invest in your vision. Don't be afraid to heal, to get the rest. This guy is praying as he's healing, as he's resting. He might also be manifesting, because here's the 9 of Cups. The improvements are under the way. Don't be too hasty that you want things right here, right now. Good things take time. What it's worth, it takes time. And it definitely takes some work. When you speak up about something or someone, or cut something out, I feel like they're going to realize they made a mistake. They're going to realize they made a mistake with how they thought you were going to be. Like you were going to stay in this comfort zone. Like you were going to stay in this relationship. But some of you guys got clarity. You're frustrated. You see and know the truth. It was given to you. You also might need to speak your truth. Speak what's on your mind. Don't be afraid. You have something to say, you need to say it. Some of you guys were dealing with something that was very inconsistent. A lover, a friend, a situation, a job. It was something where you could not depend on. You have a vision of your life. You need to hold on to that and manifest exactly what you want. Go get what you want. Go beyond fear. Go beyond your comfort zone. The universe wants to give it to you, but you have to completely let go of a situation. Stop holding on to it too tight. Allow it to end. Allow yourself some rest. Allow yourself to heal so they can start to work on your new journey beginnings, your new manifestations, your wishes. Invest in yourself. Some of you guys are waiting for your seeds to harvest. But again, like if you don't speak your truth and know what you and say what you know, they're not going to come into fruition. This gives you the time to, again, to work on yourself, your self-mastery, your goals, your wishes, your dreams, your manifestations. But again, you have to step out on faith and get rid of that fear. Some of you guys also may need to heal. You really need to take time to heal, to rest, because whatever the universe got coming for you now or in the future, you're definitely going to need the rest. You might be on go, go, go time after that. All right? Again, be careful what you ask for. Be careful what you ask for. Let's clarify this Knight of Cups and the 7 of Wands. The Magician, wealth. Some of you guys got big dreams, got big visions. You want that big bank, okay? You want wealth, not riches. That is a difference. Wealth is legacy. Things that you can leave down to your kids, your grandkids. All right? That J.D. Wentworth, okay, or J.P. Morgan money. All right? You focus on your stability. There go that 9 of Pentacles. Love it. Again, nine of Swords. There you go, Libra. You have fear. You're keeping yourself up at night thinking about all this nonsense. This stuff that's not even real. You're making yourself sick. You're making yourself worry. You got a lot of burdens here. Could have been dealing with the fire sign. Or have fire in your chart. All right? But again, beyond the fear, yeah, you're worried about destitute. Some of you guys could have a lack mindset. You got to change your mindset, like I just said. Because again, after you get out of this funk, all these new things are going to come in very fast for you. It's going to be movement. You're going to have options. You're going to have choices. Okay? For your better future, for your harmony, for your family. But you have to get out of stagnation. You got to stop holding on to whatever you're holding on. It's not doing you any good. You keep thinking about it repetitively. Cut this bullshit out. Again, if you're going to work on your stability, your manifestations, you want to manifest wealth, it is coming in here. But you have to let go of what you're holding on. As soon as you let go, as soon as you walk away from whatever was burdening you, let it go. Almost like Aquarius reading, things will start to flow in. Okay? As above, so below, as within, so without, with the Magician card. You have all the elements that you need to make this happen. You also could have been dealing with somebody that was very manipulative. Okay? Oh, you're going to get that money. Oh, you're never going to be that. Let's say you're not going to be that welder. You're not going to be whatever you have this vision of. You're not going to be a person on the internet. You're not going to be a star. Whatever they probably would, whatever you were thinking about, they were downplaying your vision. They were downplaying your thoughts. One minute they act like they love you, one minute they don't. Okay? Again, as soon as you end this situation with the Death card, you have new beginnings. And part of your new beginnings is this Ace of Pentacles. You have everything here except for the Ace of Cups. With the Hermit card, it could happen in Virgo season. All right? Which is right after Leo season. Okay? You might be, again, with when you go into isolation and the darkness, excuse me, when you go into the isolation and pure darkness, again, that's where your thoughts clear. You are your light. You can see the light in the lantern. The light is also illuminating your path of balance, fairness, justice, karmic justice, your vision, your healing, all the things that you need to make this manifestation come to light. When you speak your truth, cut out all those burdens, those fears. You speak facts here for the King of Swords. He's a no-nonsense king. All right? He's been scorned. He's been hurt. That's why he's part of the court cards. He speaks facts, and he cuts them off. Okay? He cuts them off, and he don't want to hear no ifs, ands, or buts about it. Because something was not working out. Someone was not working out. Now you have a clear head where you can really focus on the stability. Where you can focus on being grounded. When you culminate your finances. When you can be more secure here with the Nine of Discs because you know the truth. It was given to you. You had that clarity. It was given to you by the ethers. It could have been coming to you in your dreams there with the Nine of Swords. It might break somebody else's heart to see that you're truly working on yourself and you're healing and you're becoming a better person. This might break somebody else's heart, but why would it if this person cares about you and wants you to be a better person? And you shouldn't even have to worry about breaking somebody else's heart. You have to worry about breaking your own heart. All right? Not coming through for yourself. Holding on to your vision. Give me some cards as we're about to head out for this reading for Libra. Disappointment. It almost came out in reverse. So again, yeah, somebody's going to be disappointed that something isn't working out. Again, they're steady focused on the 3 cups that are up. Friends, celebrating, and not focused on those 2 cups that are spilled over. Could be a connection. Like I said, could be you have a water sign or somebody has water in their chart. Got the Justice card again. Again, you have to be determined. You have to balance yourself out. Again, the healing. To move on to calmer waters with the 6 of Swords. Get out of your head. All right? Get away from chaos. Get away from jealousy. Get away from people that are trying to one-up you. All right? These will probably be the challenges. That competition as well. Don't worry about the competition. The only person you should be worried about competition is with yourself. Okay? Again, it could be a past lover, past friend. Some of you guys definitely tend to despair. That's the end. It's the ending. Get out of this despair. Get out of this fear. Okay? Could have been dealing with somebody that was very deceptive. Or you are self-sabotaging yourself as well. You are deceiving yourself by not going for what you want, by living in this fear, by holding on to something that is totally wrong or bad for you. For you to get your manifestations, you have to be a little bit more patient. You also have to heal. Okay? Again, you have to hold your vision, be patient, be determined. Move on to calmer waters. Be determined for this wealth. Continue to invest in yourself. Continue to work on your self-mastery, to work on your goals, to work on your healing. Continue to work beyond fear. Only person you're going to disappoint yourself is yourself if you don't do this. Again, you got the Justice card again. Things are going to be balanced out. Things are going to work in your favor. If this is a legal situation, don't worry. Things are going to work in your favor. You could be reflecting on something from the past, from your childhood, when things were a little more innocent and not so hard. But again, you have to let go of fear. When you're a child, you don't have fear. You're foot fancy and free. You have that innocence. Okay? Maybe that's what you need to heal, that inner child. But again, have that innocence again about yourself as you go into this new journey. Get your self-confidence back. Get your mojo back. Because things are being balanced out. The divine is trying to give you karmic justice. Things will be balanced out. They will be fair. Don't worry about that. But you have to get beyond the fear. You have to go beyond the fear. You also have to heal whatever you were holding on to, whatever broke your heart, whatever deception you've been going through, or the lies, the cheating, let go of it. What's going to come of holding it on? But continue to hurt you and disappoint you, emotionally distraught you. You're not doing nothing but destroying yourself. Do you think you're hurting this other person by holding on to it? Absolutely not. We're going to get some soul journey cards as we head on out of here. Give me 3 cards here for Libra for the soul journey. Look at that. Worry, courage. Give me one more. And forgiveness. All right. So you have to be able to forgive this person, this situation. You also have to be able to forgive yourself. I acknowledge that harboring resentment blocks the flow of love. I just said that, but in a different way. Again, when you get beyond that fear, you get beyond that comfort zone, okay? When you stop holding on to resentment, you stop holding on to what somebody done to you, you stop holding on to the fear of getting back out there, doing something new, you're blocking yourself. You're blocking your new adventure. You're blocking the flow of love. You're blocking your own innocence. I find the inner strength to face fear with confidence. I don't think I need to say no more than that. Again, you have to get out of this comfort zone. Face that fear. Face it or run. Okay? You face everything or you run. And then you got worry. I'm learning that worry doesn't change an outcome. It surely doesn't. It don't change a goddamn thing. The thing that you're worrying about, what is worrying about it going to do? But get you sick, get you all up in your head, make your stomach all bubbling. It's not going to do anything. Is it going to change the outcome? No. But you keeping a positive mindset will. What you think you will achieve. You continue to think about this negative situation, this negative person, you're going to continue to draw more of those situations back in your life. Your mind is a powerful thing. Again, find that courage. Find that inner strength to face these fears with confidence with the 9 of Pentacles, because you know the truth. You know who you are. Some of you guys, you have that vision. Hold on to it. You know what you want and you know what you don't want. Make a list. Weigh out your options. Make sure it's balanced. If it's not, something has to go. It has to get cut out. That way things can flow. All right. I love you guys very much. Thank you so much for coming to I'm Kind of Big Deal Tarot. Again, thank you for supporting the channel. And please remember, be you, love you. It is the highest vibration of all. And I love you guys. Bye now.